Is the International Space Station actually orbiting the Earth at 17,500 miles an hour? Or is it a lot closer to home? A lot of my Instagram followers have been sending me this post very misled, thinking that this thing's actually real. Here's the details of the photograph, and here's the ISS apparently transiting the sun. So I'm supposed to believe that we can resolve the angular size of this hunk of metal that's 250 miles away from the Earth? Let me put this into perspective. If you weren't aware, the International Space Station is apparently the same dimensions basically as a Boeing plane. The max height of a Boeing plane is about 7.2 miles. Look at the size of the plane. 253 miles. Look at... Like, you guys actually think that we would be able to resolve the angular size of the ISS? Genuinely. Come on. Just like, think about it. And if the International Space Station is actually in space, I thought that space was empty. How is this astronaut's helmet filling with water? NASA alarmed that astronauts' spacesuits keep filling up with water. Starting to think that these guys might be filming this stuff in a pool with a green screen or blue screen. I start trying to connect the dots. NASA, on their website, literally admits that they have an exact replica of the ISS in a pool. Just like something to think about, you know. But you really think that as the sun pulls us through space at 500k miles an hour, you think this thing's just tagging along, like all the other satellites? And I know what you're thinking, like, why does this matter? Like, I gotta go to work tomorrow and pay my rent still. Like, who cares? What if you didn't? What if we weren't giving so much money to the government? $19 billion a year. Sprinkled with some CGI, guys. That's what we're getting. $19 billion. But if you just look into the ISS, you'll see problems. And if you just critically think about it, a bullet travels at 1,700 miles an hour, and the ISS travels 10 times faster. And I'm supposed to think that they can get on and off of it? But if you were to ask me my opinion on what we're seeing here and in other photographs of the ISS apparently transiting the moon and sun, the government's admitted they have scopes that can see through concrete walls and read heartbeats. You don't think they could retrofit a plane to look like the ISS and fly it past the moon or sun? But make sure you're following me and follow my backup right now.